Hi there. Oh, happy election day. If you have not voted yet in the early voting period, please vote today. Please, it is so very important. If we learned nothing from our last election, we learned truly every vote matters, every single vote. So please vote today. In most places, I believe you can vote until at least 7 o'clock tonight. Check your polling area. If you are standing in line and it is 7 o'clock, you must be allowed to vote. They have to let you vote. People have said, I've heard people say that take a selfie with a timestamp so that you can prove that you were standing in line. It's so important. What are you voting for? Have you done your research? Have you looked at the candidates' websites and seen what they stand for and checked out their voting history if they have one, or the work that they've done around their community, their background? Have you checked that out yourself? Not let someone else tell you what to say, think, or do, and certainly not listen to a television commercial. They're getting worse and worse and worse. If you don't like the television commercials, if you can't stand our election season and how nasty it is, then don't vote for those people. Because if you do, then you're telling them their advertising that way works. So the only way that's going to stop is if we say, no, that's not acceptable. Vote. I'm voting for a new direction. I don't like the way that our country is going. I don't like the direction it's going in. I am terrified that something bad is going to happen. There are so many people out there who hate other people and they don't even know why. And the people that they hate, they don't even know them. A few months ago, I said something online. I responded to a news article. And one person mistook what I said and twisted it. She was incorrect. And then about 200, I stopped counting, about 200 other people latched on to what she said, not what I had to say, but what she said, what she mistook that I said. And they came after me. They don't even know me. And I didn't even say what it was that they thought I did. And I'd still get hate mail every once in a while, but for weeks, I got hate mail after hate mail. Message after message after message of hate directed at someone that they don't even know. Why? Why? It's not good. If we continue like this, it's just gonna get worse. So I'm voting for a new direction. There's a lot of issues that I'm voting for. The amendments, those are very important. You need to check out what the amendments are and what they stand for and read them thoroughly and make a decision on that. And then there's a lot of other things that I'm voting for, many of which have nothing to do with the economy or foreign affairs or anything like that. I made a little list so I could keep myself focused here. I'm voting for clean air. I like to breathe. I'm sure you do too. I like to step outside my door and sniff the fresh air. I don't want to have to wear a gas mask. And if we keep polluting our air, if our EPA regulations don't stay, keep people's feet to the ground, corporations' feet to the ground, and making sure that they do the right thing for the environment, not for corporate profits, because we know that if they're going to do things for corporate profits, they're going to take shortcuts. So we need people who will take the EPA and make them keep corporations accountable. Keep communities, cities, towns, businesses, you name it, accountable, because we need our clean air. Water. How about clean drinking water? There's a lot of people out there that don't have access to clean drinking water. And there's some cities like Flint, Michigan, who knew that the drinking water was bad, and they let their citizens drink it anyway. Vote those fucking people out of office, okay? Out. They have no interest in keeping you healthy and you safe. Gone. If those people are still in office, shame on you. Shame on you for not voting. Shame on you for keeping them in office, because they don't have your best interest at heart. I'm voting for a clean ocean. I'm voting for the animals that are in the ocean, the turtles, the sharks, the manatees, the little fish, the dolphins. I'm voting for a clean ocean. Here in Florida, we have toxic algae and red tide, both of which kill animals and humans, make us very sick. It's killed dogs. People like to take their dogs on the beach, and the dogs end up dying. People are getting sick. I'm voting for a clean ocean. I like to go snorkeling and swimming and boating and scuba diving. I want to be able to continue doing that. And I want someone who will make sure that our oceans stay clean. This past year alone, here in Florida, we've lost so much sea life to pollution, toxic algae, red tide. A lot of it man-made. Got to stop it. And we need to vote in people who will stop it. We only get one planet, people. There's no spare. I'm voting for the trees and the forests and the hills and the valleys. I'm voting for the flowers and the cactuses in the desert and the beautiful things on this earth. We live in such an amazing, beautiful world. And like I said, you only get one. A good friend of mine, very dear friend, who is an avid sailor and has been since he got his first sailboat when he was 17 years old. He says, this is it. There's no backup. There's no spare planet. There's no place for you to go once we fuck this up. There's no going back. We're getting to a point where there's no return. So what do you want to do? You want to be like a futuristic movie living in bubbles because you can't walk outside and breathe the air? No, I want to be able to breathe the air and swim in the ocean and walk through the forest and go hiking in the woods. I want to do those things. How about you? I'm voting for healthy living. I'm voting for healthy food. There's so many people in this world in this country who don't have access to healthy food. Yeah, they can go around the corner and they can buy fast food for $1. They can buy a pizza for $5 and feed their family. But are they really getting nutritious food? Not really. There are places in our country that are called food deserts, which, much like the deserts that a cactus is in, there's nothing there. There's crap. So I'm voting for access to healthy food and helping people being able to not only have access to it, but afford it as well. I'm voting for people who care about us, the people, not their bank account and not their donors. I'm voting for integrity, respect, and unity, not division, lies, deceit, carelessness. Not voting for that. I'm voting for standing up to liars and bullies. Because when you say nothing, you're really saying everything. When you say nothing, you're giving permission. I'm voting to stand up to that. I'm voting for leaders who bring our country together and encourage us to create a unified country again. It's called the United States of America for a reason. We're supposed to be united. And that saying about united we stand, divided we fall. Well, we are so very divided right now. Do you want it to get worse? I don't. I'm terrified that it will. And I'm afraid that someone's going to get hurt, seriously hurt. I'm terrified that someone's going to get killed. I'm sorry, I take that back. People already have been killed with all of the shootings. I'm not going to go there today. But I'm terrified because of the political division that people are going to start being killed. Some wacko crazy person's going to get it in their head that, I'm going to protect so-and-so and do a good deed. And, you said something bad and I'm going to kill you. Because we know that there's people out there that think that way. There are crazy people in our world. I'm voting for leaders who create calm and a sense of unity and encourage people to come together. That's what I'm voting for. I'm voting for those who take a stand against those who are trying to destroy us, foreign and within our country. I'm voting for those people. So I'm not here to tell you who to vote for or what way to vote. It's your business and your decision to make. Please make an informed decision. Don't make one based upon television commercials. Like I said, if you make those voting decisions based upon those commercials, then you're just going to keep seeing more and more and more of it, because they're going to know that those commercials work. Sadly, they do. So don't fall for it. Don't fall for the lies. Don't fall for the cheaters, the bullies. Don't fall for the people who have something to gain by telling you their one-sided opinion. In a lot of ways, we think we're getting news every day, but no, we're actually just getting opinions that is masqueraded as news, and it's really not. So please do your own research. All right, I gotta go. I am heading to court, and maybe I'll get picked for jury today. All right, have a nice day and vote. All right, bye for now.